Hello YouTube, today we're going to be talking on a different type of topic than usual. Now if you're wondering what your purpose is in life or anything like that, maybe this video would be nice for you. To kind of sit here, listen to me talk about my experiences and my story. Maybe it'll help you forge something in your brain of what you want to be with your life. Now for me, my entire life I looked around and I didn't know what to do. I was brought into football at an early age, but I realized too late that I didn't really like it that much. It was forced on me to be a sportsy kid. Ever since I was a little kid, I learned how to play baseball and football. I got into flag football when I was about 8. I played middle school tackle football and high school football. And I realized when I got my PC and when I started making YouTube and content and seeing what it can do for me, that I quit. And it's not just the money. I don't make no money from this actually. I'm 16 years old and I'm still working on building an audience. So it's not about the money at all. It's about making your guys' day. I had someone come up on one of my newer videos, recent videos, and say, man, you inspired me. And that hit my soul. Stuff like that is what I do it for. I do it for the people that are struggling and trying to find a way in life and to make people happy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit here and post basic stuff for the rest of my life, you know? When I made this account, I fully intended on it to basically be like, until I get to 1,000, I'm going to make this gift slop stuff, and then I'm going to go branch out and do different types of things slow. I was going to make this my main account where I post stuff like this on here that I've been posting my entire career, a gaming account, streaming account, and all that different type of stuff. And then I end up meeting a girlfriend and it kind of just was too time consuming. And me being young and still trying to find my footing with a job and a life with a woman, it's a little hard. And that's why my consistency in posting is always up and down. But I'm in the best contention with you guys. I'm trying to do the best for you. But for a while after doing football, I was really thinking about what do I really want to do with my life. And after I sparked up my first stream, I basically watched the finals and nothing really much. And I streamed for a little bit and I got a lot of backlash at school and a lot of people called me corny, weird, all that. And my entire goal was, I'm just gonna make it to 1,000. And I hit this a lot more quicker than I thought I would hit it. And this is my story, or practically how I got here as of now. Now, when I was a kid, me and my sister, we made a little YouTube channel together, but it wasn't actual YouTube. We recorded on our phones and we kind of just played around and joked around a little bit. We created our lore with a bunch of different stuffed animals and dolls and things of that nature, and we just acted around. And then after this led to me making, and after that fizzled over a little bit later, I made a channel, or like kind of a channel, a couple years later. I posted the first video on there, kind of left it alone for about a couple months, and then I started it back up and I started posting like once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and it was a bunch of just corny, childish old videos, but you know, something just to get you through the door. And I look back at those videos like, damn, I was really just a kid that had 10 subscribers at one point, was making corny Fortnite slot videos, and now here I am. And this all started or sparked up whenever I tried to get my PC, and I was actually gonna get it, even though I couldn't save up for jack shit for about a couple months. I didn't think I was gonna get it. Well, time passes, I ended up getting it. I feel like I'm losing my love for football because of coaches, things of that nature, and all those different types of things added up. I wasn't in a certain circle, and when I wasn't in that circle, I wasn't fucked with. There was one night when there was one day my friend was over. It was basically the last time he was over before he left the state and moved away. We had a sleepover that night, and a positive thing happened from that sleepover. I sparked up my first ever stream on twitch.tv, and I was reacting to something, and that sparked my whole career to start. Before that, I made at least one video, but I wasn't able to post it yet because I wanted to make a thumbnail. Course. It was my first ever video, and you can publicly watch it right now, and it's not really that good. I made it on my phone in a couple hours and it wasn't that bad. Okay, I feel like it could have did a little bit better than it did, but I mean, it's your first video. After that, I posted a lot of stream clips and they didn't really get any traction at all, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop streaming for a while because I'm only pulling people for my school and no new people are joining, so I might as well just focus on what I'm best at and making YouTube videos. And then I make my second video on the Invincible tier list, and that video actually got a little over 1,000 views, and for me at the time, that was like I hit the jackpot. I hit the golden gates, because that night I had a very vivid dream about that video hitting 100k, 10k, and it motivated me for the time coming forward. After that, I made a documentary or a short little video about YALL, and then I made my part 2 because it hit 50 likes. And then after that, I made something about romance, anime robberies, interviewing an underground, someone that hates the underground, and this is when I started my little underground rapper arc. I talked about the problem with mainstream media, different underground personas, and then I talked about the Hanta virus and the final. And after about those couple uploads, everything flopped until one random night the different underground personas just banged out of nowhere and got to 18k. That motivated me to stick with more underground content, and I started up doing the official Rolling Loud tier list and part 2, and both of those videos combined made 13-14k. And that's when I really thought to myself, and it was like, I enjoy doing underground content, but I don't want myself to be diverted to that one audience. I want people to like me for me and for what I put out, and what I put out is whatever's on my mind and what I'm thinking. So of course after that I flopped. I made an Iron Man video, I made a Drake Iceman video, and then I made a Too Slimy video, and then I made different types of people during the summer. The summer video blew up a little bit. Then I made a video about Fuzi, and then I talked about Dale Wilson, or LTG. And that video got a little bit of traction after some time, and then I made a 9 Vicious video. It smacked, hit 10k, and I was fully convinced that all I was good for was underground content. I made something about the alien files, and then I made a video like this just talking about my story and what I feel at the moment. And then after that I made an NFL video, a LARPing video, childhood canon events video, and then I stopped making videos for a little bit, and I just sat there and I made a really long, pretty good video, and it's still my favorite video till this day. And it's the best written nonfiction characters, which was a very fun video to make. And then I made the sad reality of allegations, different underground eras, the evolution of Che, a Berserk one, a Thanos one that kind of flopped even though I really liked that video. And then I made video games that fell off the face of the earth. All those videos didn't do that well, but they were pretty fun to make. I took a pretty good break off of YouTube because I met a girl and she became my girlfriend. And then I came back and I made How the First Day of School Be. And that video took a couple of days, and then it just smacked, blew up out of nowhere and hit 36k is where it's at right now. After that I made Do Looks Really Matter, and then I made a Wake Up Struggle, you know, just a motivational video. Didn't do that well. And then I picked up on a little draft I had called How Life As a Legit Be, and that video picked up a little bit. I made a quick EDP video, my 1k special, which is one of my favorite videos that I recorded. And then I made The Horrors of High School, and I made a video about funnel runners, then middle school, and then also a video like this. And I just went through my whole video discography, but it was fun. Okay, this has been a fun journey. My middle school video blew up on the first day, which is the best I've ever had. And life is just going good right now. I'm growing, I'm having fun, I'm doing what I love, and you know, people respect me for it. And my journey might not be the craziest. I mean, I was a kid from LA looking for a purpose, looking for something to lean on. And then I ended up doing YouTube. My mom was calling me crazy for doing YouTube and saying it wouldn't work out. So I proved them wrong, and I fulfilled my purpose on this planet Earth. And now I'm showing and providing you guys what I do. Now I just lost my job. I basically was working, I didn't get put on the schedule, and I called my manager, he didn't pick up, and they just basically let me off without telling me. And I have no way to make money from YouTube, so I'm kind of messed up in a corner right now. And as much as I want to grow this on my own and make money when I am willing to, I might have to switch this to my mother's name. But still, I don't do YouTube for the money or for anything. This has been a lifelong dream since I'm a kid. I've been loving this stuff ever since I'm a kid. Seeing a video blow up and seeing it affect people greatly, seeing people inspired, seeing people happy, seeing people enjoying my content, that's just something I would never get back. That's something that's beautiful to me, and it ranges to a very different quantity for me. It makes me happy. It's my true purpose. It's what got me out of a slump, a depression, an episode, whatever you want to call it. So if you made it this far, it would be great if you subscribe and like and comment and let me know, guys, what do you guys want next? I kind of made this video because I've been slumped for the day and I haven't had a good day, and I just want to come on here, talk to you guys. It's been a minute since I posted because a lot of stuff's going on in my life. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas or recommendations you want me to do, hit me up. I'm always open. Just join my Discord. And anyways, love you guys. Peace out.